Hi angels, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Bianca, and won't you give this video a like if you enjoyed it and if you found it helpful, just so that I know what type of videos you guys want me to make. Don't forget to subscribe as well, it really does support my channel. Today's video is all about easing into 2021. 2020 was a really crazy year. It was tough, it was very uncertain, and we faced a lot of obstacles. It's a new year, and honestly I just want to share with you guys a few things that I've been doing to ease into the year slowly and gently. So these things are in no particular order. The first thing that I've been doing is drinking more water as well as taking my vitamins. I know this can seem like a really easy and simple thing, but honestly I forget at times and I have to remind myself, you know, as soon as I get up on an empty stomach I need to take my vitamins and my probiotics and drink at least a glass of water and just like let that settle. I also recently stopped drinking alcohol, and it's made a huge impact in a good way on my health, and I'm talking mental health, physical health, emotional health, just everything. I feel so much more refreshed. Over last year I hardly drank any alcohol, and every time I would drink it wouldn't sit well with my body, and so that's the reason why I decided to stop drinking. It's just because my body wasn't enjoying it anymore. I wasn't enjoying the taste, I wasn't enjoying the feeling. It made me feel sluggish, it spiked up my anxiety, and so yeah, on my 28th birthday last year I decided to stop drinking, and it's really just opened up a different world for me, if I'm being honest. The other thing that I've been doing is eating healthier meals. My downfall comes in when my schedule is super busy and when I haven't done any meal prep. Then it forces me to just eat whatever I see. That's a problem. And so I've really stopped doing that, and I feel a lot better. I've actually been making time for my healthy meals, and I'm more of an intuitive eater, and so I really just listen to my body. I listen to what I'm craving. Of course, with my schedule, sometimes I'm super busy and then other times I'm like really quiet and I have a lot of time to just, you know, cook meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner. But there's other times where realistically I need to meal prep the night before and make sure that I have the healthy food that I need for the next day. I've also started exercising again. Towards the end of last year, like most of you I'm sure, I had year-end fatigue. I was so tired. My immune system was really struggling, and it was kind of like I'll get sick and then I'll get better, and then a week later I'll get sick with something else, then I'll get better, and then a week, you know, it was just like this cycle. And the problem is that I was still working well into December. It really did take a lot of strain on my body. My body was like, girl, you are tired. And so because of that I hardly got a chance to exercise. I was sick a lot of the time and it was really tough, you know. My immune system was not thriving, and that is very unlike me. I'm usually very healthy, I'm active, I'm able to exercise, you know, 5 to 6 times a week. And you know, I went through periods of a number of weeks leading into months where I couldn't exercise, and that was really tough. I had to just ease into my working out regimen again. Right, I've also started meditating and journaling again. Meditation is something that I started in 2018. If you've never tried meditation, I would definitely recommend you do so. I know it can seem very daunting and intimidating, but honestly, it's absolutely incredible. And I know everyone says this, but only once you try it and find a meditation that works for you, then you'll actually understand what meditation means and what it can do for your life. So I've been meditating a lot more, and I've also been journaling. Journaling really just helps me get my thoughts out. It helps me have an outlet for where I want to talk about things, talk about my day, talk about my feelings, talk about any plans or goals I have. I've also been getting back into my skincare routine. You guys know I love a good skincare routine, and this is one of the other things that towards the end of last year really just fell off. I was just over it, I was tired, I was like, oh, do I really have to do this? And my skin suffered, you know. I struggled from a lot of breakouts and maskne as well, you know, having to put on a mask all the time. It was starting to irritate my skin, and yeah, I just got back into my skincare, and I really do regard skincare as part of my self-care routine. So that's something that I need to do every morning and night as like my me time, you know. I'm spending time with myself and I'm taking care of myself. It's really, really important. So that's one of my favorite parts of every day is my skincare routine. I'm just like, makes me so happy. I've also been setting my alarm for 30 minutes earlier each day. Now I won't lie, it's been difficult, especially because of December. My sleeping hours were like so out of whack. I was sleeping at 4 a.m. some mornings, literally watching movies and series. I really have been waking up a lot earlier than I usually do. If you don't know this about me, I absolutely love sleep. Like, oh my gosh, sleep is up there. Sleep is like above food for me. I won't lie to you guys. It's like first sleep, and then food, and probably then like watching series or whatever. Ideally, I would like to wake up at around 6-ish, 6 a.m., 5 a.m. if I can, but for now, where I'm at right now, I'm waking up at around 7:30. If you guys do hear some noises in the background, there is construction going on, so yeah, apologies for that if it's being picked up on the audio. Okay, now this one might seem like super weird, but I got new phone covers for my phone, and like, it just makes me so happy. Like, they're so cute. The first one that I got is this green one, and yeah, it's very simple. I've been incorporating more color into my life, into my dress sense. As you guys can see, I'm wearing color today, which is very unlike me. I don't usually wear a lot of color, so I'm just like, you know, why not? Life is short, just have a bit of fun, you know. The other cover that I got is just a normal Apple iPhone cover, but I put these cute little stickers on the back, and I just think it makes it like really interesting and fun. I also deep cleaned and decluttered my house. Now I still need to do my cupboards. My cupboards are an absolute mess, I won't lie. Yeah, I'm very honest on this channel, so it is what it is. I need to take all my clothes out of my wardrobe. I need to see which ones I want to donate. I want to see which ones I want to like maybe paint or like do some like DIY stuff with, and just the items that I actually love and want to keep. But yes, that's the last thing. Everything else is good. My house is super clean, and it just makes me feel, you know, at peace, less anxious, and I really love having a space that's like inspiring and you know, fresh. And so yeah, I'm feeling really, really good. I also detoxed my social media by unfollowing as well as muting accounts that weren't serving me anymore. Now, I don't see a problem in this. It's really nothing personal. But if you are scrolling on Instagram and there is a certain account, or there are a number of accounts, you know, even if it's someone that you're kind of, you know, acquaintances with, but you feel a little bit awkward unfollowing them, you can really just mute them. And I don't see a problem in this, because you have to put your mental health first. Ultimately, these things affect our mental health. If you find yourself comparing yourself to these people who are not making you feel good, unfollow them. That is a red flag right there, and it means that you need to unfollow them. You know, you need to actually follow accounts that serve you, follow accounts that make you feel good. I really enjoy following wellness accounts. I love following business accounts. I love following mental health accounts. I love following self-care accounts. Those are the accounts that I really follow, because when I'm scrolling on Instagram, I'll see like a nice quote or a nice affirmation, and I'm like, oh, yes, this is what I like. I also spent a lot of time off of social media. Like, pretty much when I stopped working in December, I was not on my phone. I wasn't posting. A few of you actually DM'd me, you were like, are you okay? Like, what's happening? We miss you. And I was like, you know, I really just needed to take some time out for myself. I was feeling really depleted. I didn't want to jump into the new year and be like, oh, okay, let's go. Let's tick off all these goals. Just because of, you know, how heavy the year was last year. I needed to take a step back, because I'm always like, go, 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 go. Okay, I've done this, what's next? Tick off my to-do list. Like, that's literally me all the time. And so I was hardly on my phone. I think I responded to my birthday messages a week later, and that's because I just wanted to take time out for me, for myself. Like, not feel pressure to, as soon as someone messages me, respond immediately. As soon as an email comes in, reply immediately. You guys get what I'm saying. After that detox, I took that into 2021. Also deleted a bunch of pictures from my phone. Like, easily you'll see my phone on 15,000 images, and that is quite concerning. But I'm that person. When I see a cute sunset, I'm like, oh, let's take that. When I see a cute like animal, I'm like, oh my word. When I see beautiful food, I'm like, wait. So yeah, I've had to just like, every now and again, I'm like, at the end of every month, I'm like, okay, cool. let's look through the pictures, let's delete the ones we don't need. But yes, that's me. I love capturing moments. I love taking pictures of everything. I also deleted apps that I don't need anymore, as well as apps like Uber Eats and Mr. Delivery, which cause me to make terrible decisions. I said it. It is what it is. Uber Eats, Mr. Delivery is completely gone, not on my phone anymore. I also responded to a bunch of DMs and texts and WhatsApps and YouTube comments that I wasn't able to get around to. You guys know that I always do my best to respond to you. So yeah, I went through all my DMs, all my inbox messages, all my everything, and I responded to every single one of you. And yeah, it just felt really amazing just to know that I've like attended to everyone, and you know, all of that is good. The other thing that I did was create my content calendar for January and for February, just to make sure that I'm on the ball with things. YouTube has been a little bit slow and a little bit rough. I actually got my wisdoms removed in the beginning of Jan, and so yeah, that slowed down things quite a little bit because I was recovering. If the lighting is changing now, guys, this week's weather has been absolutely insane. 1 minute it's raining, 1 minute it's windy. So yeah, the sun is coming going right now, so I do apologize for that. I got my wisdom second out, and yeah, it was really tough. You know, I had to literally just heal because I was in quite a bit of pain. So that did slow down my YouTube content creation for you guys. But I'm back, I'm fresh, I'm feeling amazing. And so yeah, don't worry, more videos to come. A lot of exciting things are coming, and yeah, I'm so happy if you're part of the Angel Gang right now. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe and also like this video if you enjoy this. I also wrote down my goals and aspirations for the year. I wrote down a few of those kind of as like affirmations, kind of like, you know, they've already happened. At the end of the year, I'll look back and see which things I can tick off my list, but I don't want to put that much pressure on myself. I'm not like, if I don't achieve these goals by the 1st of June, you know, I'm a failure. No, not at all. They're really just there to keep me accountable, to keep me motivated, to keep me inspired, you know, because sometimes you lose that like motivation and you lack inspiration, and I can just go back to those affirmations or goals or aspirations that I wrote down and refresh my memory a little bit and be like, oh yeah, okay, cool, this is why I wanted to do this, you know. So I think that's really important. If you haven't done that yet, just take the time to, even if it's one thing, you can literally just choose a mantra for the year. Like, what do you want your mantra to be? I also got a mani and pedi done, you know, self-care, guys, like seriously, I absolutely love. I got white this time around. Very cute, very simple, very sweet. I also added a new diffuser to my home. Now, if you don't have a diffuser, I would recommend you get one. There are some cheap ones that you can get for less than 100 rand from Mr. Price Home or Take a Lot. Just makes the house smell amazing. If you don't have a diffuser, get one for your room. Have it like just sit on your table. It's so amazing. I also added a new book. So guys, I've never been much of a reader. I don't know what happened, really. I started reading this new book in December. I've already finished it. I'm already on book number 2, and seriously, I'm just so happy. I feel more at peace. I feel like I'm learning something new every day. I'm also increasing my vocabulary as I'm reading more. I'm increasing my knowledge, but more than that, I just feel like it's feeding my spirit and feeding my soul. I'm kind of aiming to read at least 1 book a month. I've also been sharing that with you guys on my Instagram, and you guys shared a few books that you like, that you've read, that I should read, that you're reading right now. I think it's really awesome. And I must say, like, even if you aren't a book person, just give it a try. Maybe you're just not reading the books that you actually enjoy. And the last thing that was on my list for, you know, easing into the year, I haven't done it yet, I'm actually going to do it when I'm finished filming this video, is reach out to my therapist again. There's this quote that I found on Instagram. I hope that I can find it for you. If I do, I'll put it up on the screen. But it was basically saying that you don't need to wait for a huge crisis or something very traumatic to happen in your life first before you go to therapy. I'm gonna reach out to my therapist again and just start going for a few sessions, because I can always improve on myself. I can always work through some things that I actually may not really know are issues, or may not really know are things to be worked through. There's a huge spike in mental health illnesses right now especially. So just make sure that you're looking after yourself, you know, and if you are unable to go for therapy, I would definitely recommend just having a look on YouTube. There are so many videos that you can watch. There's so many incredible people. One person who I'm absolutely enjoying on YouTube right now is Russell Brand. His videos are almost actually a form of therapy for me, if I'm being honest. Sorry guys, my camera died. Anyways, go check him out if you're interested. He's really incredible. That is it from me today, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to remind you to be kind to yourself, be gentle to yourself as well. Just remember to prioritize your mental health, especially in such a digital space. It can be very consuming. We may not even realize that we are becoming consumed until we are consumed. I would definitely recommend getting into a new book or finding a new person to watch on YouTube or doing some kind of soul searching and really just feeding your spirit and your heart. I think it's so important. I love you guys so much. I'm so excited to create some awesome content for you guys, modeling related, lifestyle related. I've been listening to all of your comments and all of your requests, and just know that I'm working very hard for you guys. I want to say thank you so much to all of the new subscribers who are here on the channel. Thank you so much for joining the Angel Gang. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!